Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Cuphead. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now I'm going to try and finish up Wally Warbles and Grim Matchstick, within the next couple of videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Wait, uh, yeah, I gotta swap back to Miss Chalice, because I tried recording this with, Cuphead. Um, but either way, let's just try and fight Wally Warbles here. Um, See what I can do. Um, yeah, Wally Warbles, he's easily the more simple out of the other, like the remaining two bosses that I have in this in Equal Isle 2, considering his attacks are a lot more easy to deal with. Um, so yeah, let's just try and take him out. Um, okay. Also, keep in mind, I will be trying to make more videos on other games. I just don't know when it'll be, to be perfectly honest. Especially like, Dead Rising, Dead Space, all these other games that I wanted to make videos on. So, yeah. Um, let's just try and take a Wally here. I almost just took some damage. Yeah, that really almost, like, that kind of sucked a little bit. Yeah, I just took some damage. Um, Okay, let's just try and deal some more damage to Wally. Um, I'm not even gonna shoot during this phase whenever he's attacking. Right there, because that would be kind of stupid of me to do, if I'm being honest. Um, well, I died either way, right at the start of the next phase. Um, you know what? I'm gonna just try and defeat Wally regardless of what I do. I'm not going to take as much damage as what I did last attempt, because that would be kind of stupid. Never mind, let's retry this. I'm not even going to take, like, I'm going to try and avoid taking as much damage as what I did, um, for obvious reasons. Um, so yeah, let's just try and deal as much damage to Wally as possible. Um, okay. First, I'm going to have to, parry this pink bird. Um, alright. Crap. I took 2 damage. If only I had 8 health, then I probably could have beaten this boss already. Um, you know, especially since, I made it to the 3rd phase with, like what? And then I died. If I had 8 health, I probably could have won. So, yeah, if only I had a wish, to double my health. You know? Um, if only I didn't waste them on other bosses. Um, okay, let's just keep up my health and then just use a super art here. Um, okay, I'm not gonna, focus on shooting here. I'm just gonna focus on trying to stay away from the feathers. Mostly since I know that, um, the feathers and shooting can slow me down, if anything. Um, so yeah. Let's just try and take out Wally with everything I have in me. Um, okay. Let's just try and avoid... Crap, if I just went down instead of up. Um, but either way, let's just try this fight again. I don't want to make it too quick, you know? I don't want to make these fights too quick, but I just want to get them done, you know? And if that does involve them getting quick, I'll just, from now on, I'll just try and, do other bosses, like attempt some other bosses in the meantime. Especially since I only have 2 left for Inkwell Isle 2. Um, you know, um, you know what? If I have to, I'll just try them on simple mode. If I need to, both Grim Matchstick and Wally, if I need to. Um, but as of right now, I'll just try and, do them on regular mode. Um, since that's all I really can do to actually be able to challenge the devil. Um, since, um, I guess, you need the soul contracts, which you can only get from challenging them on regular mode on and higher. Um, so yeah, that's the main reason why I'm doing it now. Um, so yeah, let's just try and take as little damage as possible. Wait for his feathers to stop, and then just try and take him out from here. Um, there we go. I'm in the last phase with 3 health left. That's pretty good. Um, okay, that's not so good, if I had to be honest. Um, okay, let's just try and take out this little guy's health, for whatever I can. Man, these little egg things, those are easily the main things that screw me over. If I just didn't have to deal with them, you know? Um, alright. Um, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna try this fight on simple mode. Um, just so I can move on to Inkwell Isle 3. And same with Grim Matchstick. I know this is kind of cheating, but still, it's all I really can do since I've been stuck on these 2 fights for a little bit now. Alright. Let's just try and see what I can do. Wait, hold on. They don't split on into 3 ways now? So I gotta learn new attack patterns in simple mode? Jesus Christ, that kind of sucks. That I have to learn new attack patterns for the eggs. You know? Um, but you know what? Let's just try and take out Wally. Regardless. Um, alright, let's just parry this. And just see what I can do. Yeah, I've taken out pretty much every other boss besides Wally and Grim Matchstick up to this point on regular mode, so I should have at least some skill. You know? Um, alright, let's just try and deal as much damage to Wally as possible. Uh, even on simple mode. So, yeah. Um, there we go. I'm on the next phase. It should be the 3rd phase. Wow, this is a lot less feathers than what I'm used to. And I'm not too mad about that, if I'm being honest, considering those feathers were so annoying. Um, but yeah, let's just try and take out Wally here. Hopefully I can... Okay, it seems like there's not as many of those weird egg things as there was before. And it seems like they won't suck in either. So that's pretty good. And I died regardless. And I was right at the end of the fight, too. Man, if I just survive for a little bit longer, or at least keep my health up, by playing a little bit smarter, then I should be able to survive that entire fight. Um, alright, that was the 3rd attack and I took damage. Um, now keep in mind, I will be going back to trying to finish off the Wally Warbles and Grim Matchstick fights. Whenever I need to fight King Dice and the Devil, I will be going back and fighting them off camera, but still. Okay, let's just gather up this farm. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna have to use the missile thing. Um, okay, I don't know if I'm doing well or not. I don't know how far I am into the fight. Yeah, I will be trying to fight off Grim Matchstick on simple mode too, just so I could get past the fight. Um, crap, I thought I had a super art, and I was at the feather phase. Um, yeah, let's just try this again, to see what I can do. Um, I really want to beat Wally already, so that way I can just move on to Grim and then just move on to Inkwell Isle 3. Now, keep in mind, even on simple mode, you should be able to move to the next area, regardless of how many contracts you have. Um, it's just that you need soul contracts to challenge King Dice and the Devil. So, yeah. That's easily the one thing I know you gotta do. Um, So yeah. I know that this is the cheaper way of doing things, but still, it's the only way I can really do things around here. Uh, and just try and get to the end of the game as quickly as possible. Um, all right. Let's do this attack. Um, all right. I'm gonna have to try and get to Wally's last couple of phases. Um, all right. That was the first time I took damage all fight. Um, yeah, I'm not used to flying around like this, considering I'm more used to staying in the back during these phases. Pretty obvious reasons, you know. Um, all right, let's just try and take out Wally's health. These are a lot less feathers, so they're a lot easier to avoid than what they are in regular mode. So yeah. Um, let's just see what I can do here. Uh, since I really want to just try and finish off this fight already. And just see what I can do from there. Um, all right, let's just try and take out this dumb little baby bird. Ooh, um, let's just deal the damage that I could there. With the missile. Okay, seems like the eggs can be sucked in on simple mode. But it seems like it's at a far slower rate. There we go. I know that this was a cheap way of doing it, but still, I'm just gonna have to do it for sanity's sake. Um, all right. Um, okay, that was a B+ ranking. Um, yeah, if I tried it on regular mode and got that same stuff, it would have easily been. Um, yeah. There's the message. Remember, only a regular battle will let you select the debtor's soul contract. Now scram. Yeah. Alright. Let's try out Grim Matchstick's fight on simple mode. I will be going back to challenge them both on regular, but that'll be off camera. Um, so yeah. I just want to move on to Inkwell Isle 3, if anything. I will be doing any soul contract I tried on simple mode though. Um, since this these two fights really screwed me over, if anything. Um, okay, seems like the fireballs move a lot slower here than what they do on regular mode, anyways. Um, okay, let's just see what this can do. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to just try and deal more damage. Um, yeah, let's just try and take out Grim already. Seems like he's already in the next phase. Um, alright. Let's just see what I can do here. I don't know if the fires still jump on this phase on simple mode, and they do. But it seems like it's at a far slower rate, if anything. So yeah. Um, wow, this is a lot easier than what I remember. Holy crap! Um, this was a lot easier of a fight than what I remember it being. You know? Um, yeah, uh, I guess that's gonna be the end of Inkwell Isle 2 for now. I will be coming back to it to challenge both, Grim Matchstick and Wally Warbles. Um, but yeah, let's just check and see what Inkwell Isle 3 has in store for me. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and head over to the next island and just see what I can do. Um, I know I gotta challenge King Dice and the Devil. Those the little mugs might have some fight in them. I'll say that much. They're making um they're making mincemeat out of them debtors. You see, I know there was something special about those fellas. Well, don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two. Don't don't blow your wig, Dice. If those two little things try anything, I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'll just try and scam um King Dice and the Devil by not giving them the contracts. All right. That's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.